102 Jams. We are in the building, man. Santilina in the Wild Out. B.I. been David. Miss Tasha McKee in the building.
Yeah.
No doubt. And we have some guests. We've been telling y'all we were going to have some guests.
Yes.
And they have finally arrived. They're here this morning. Shades on and all. Getting it in.
Rock stars.
Yeah, we up.
Yeah. We'll start ladies first, man. We got Miss Meagan Good in the building. How are you?
What's going on?
How's everything?
Hey, I can't call it.
No doubt. And of course, we got the homie. His NY fitted on.
Yeah.
Got his shades with his hoodie on.
Yeah.
You know how we do.
You know?
100, dog.
Yeah, you hear? Talking greasy right now. Pooch Holes in the building. What's up, man?
I'm good, family. Thanks for having me, North Carolina.
No doubt, man. So it's good to see you guys again. We saw you guys last night at the movie premiere for Jump the Broom. You know what I'm saying? That's unique, man, that a movie premiere comes out and artists from the movie actually come to the premiere. So explain why you guys are even in town, even approaching it that way.
I mean, basically, we wanted to come out and just show love and, and let people know that we appreciate the fact that they're supporting us and, and just to encourage it, also to keep it coming so that we can keep having great films like this that, don't follow the same formulas and the same formats. And, the only way to prove that these films work are to make sure that we support them. And so, we're thankful and, it's what better way to show our thankfulness than to show up and say it.
If y'all got some questions, man, hit us up 680 or 730-1021, or you could tweet us at the Wild Out, and we're taking questions that way as well. But they are definitely here. You hear them,
Yeah.
All right, you hear them.
Hey, I have a question for Megan.
How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Well, my question is, it's not related to the movie, but it's about you, your personal style. Like, I see you, and I see you have this crazy personal style. Like, you have on a shirt, some jeans, and it's cute, but it's not a lot of people don't do that. Like, where do you get your inspiration from your style? Like, I respect that you look so gorgeous, like, every time I see you. Like, where do you get that inspiration from?
First of all, thank you for saying that. And second off, I just kind of wear whatever makes me comfortable. I'm real rebellious by nature, so anything that someone tells me to do, I'm probably going to do the opposite. Anything that someone has a problem with, I'm probably going to keep doing it. So I'll say that in some ways that does kind of inspire some of the things that I do fashion-wise. But for the most part, I'm a T-shirt and jeans girl. I don't really like wearing dresses, like, ever. I was a total tomboy growing up. I got no problem with heels, but that's probably the only thing I'll spend money on is maybe a pair of boots and a purse.
Okay. Well, it was nice speaking to you, and Pooch, I love you. You're so sexy.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right.
Let me ask you a question about, you say you're rebellious and you probably do the opposite of what people say. Like, what kind of things are we talking about? Like, have you ever gotten in trouble because of that mentality?
All the time.
Yeah, like, all right, give me an example.
I mean, rather it was in grade school or now, I just, I don't take no for an answer. I believe there's a way for the most part on almost anything, and the only way I feel like you can make history is by doing something rude and just stepping outside the box and, not being what is considered a lady by standing in your position, so to speak.
Right.
Say for the fashion thing, if I wear a shirt and I wore it twice that week and people get on me like, why she wear it twice? I don't want to use the N-word, but listen here. I bought it. I can wear it as many times as I want to. And the more that you say that, I'm going to wear it 2-3 times next week, as a matter of fact.
Every day next week. It might be 7 times.
She wear what she want to wear.
Musty Megan on deck.
No. I'm washing my clothes.
Okay, so it's clean.
Yes. I'm a clean freak. I'm kind of a germaphobe. I have like
she washes
3 different toothbrushes and 3 different toothpastes and 3 different mouthwashes.
Are you serious?
Like, it's not a game.
And don't get it twisted. Even a musty Megan is still killing like the baddest of the baddest chicks.
Come on, we already believe
Keep
that.
it real.
You ain't got to
She's
tell
not
us, Pooch.
musty.
We
She
right
gives
here.
the best hugs ever. So, and I smelled her.
And I smelled it.
Facts.
Thanks, Tosh.
So the movie Jump in the Broom, you know what I'm saying? You was all preppy in the movie.
You look ridiculous, Pooch. whoever you charge your clothes, listen, you look ridiculous. Yo, when D-Ray said, look at your shirt, he took the words right out of my mouth.
Easy. Okay.
You look ridiculous.
Okay. When they do my wax fig, I'm going to make sure it's got that outfit on.
That was the worst shirt in the world.
I would like to ask you this, though, Pooch. You know, reading up on you a little bit before you got here today, I see you was nice with the hands back in your day.
I still am nice with the hands.
Uh-oh, what that mean? What you found
What does that
out?
mean, right?
Pause,
Explain to the people what I'm alluding to.
Okay, please.
What that mean?
Come on.
I am a Golden Glove champion.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's dope, man.
Yeah, thank you, bro. I boxed my whole life, man. So I mean, my whole thing is I always kind of like try to play against whatever it is that I'm doing. Like I get embarrassed when people say, "Oh, you sexy, take your shirt off and stuff." I'd be like, "Wow!" I'm like, "No." And because I've always been like the person who's like, "Nah, I don't want to take off. I don't want to take off my shirt. If you want me to take off my shirt, you know."
You want to do it in your own time.
Yeah, and like, oh, I don't want to walk around like a tough guy, whether I know how to box or not. That's why I'm a fool. I'm a clown. You know, I just try to have fun all the time. And but you know, it just gives you confidence about yourself that you don't have to be like walk around with an ice grill or you know, trying to like intimidate people.
Not.
Yeah.
Megan.
Yeah.
Pooch already, you know, with the ladies, they already talking about take your shirt off and all of that.
Every time. I just told Pooch, I said, Pooch, man, I'm sure like women just think you just wake up topless and just walk around the world, business meetings and everything, just nips out. Like,
they were hyped when he took it off in the movie last night. I screamed a little bit inside, though.
That's how we feel. That's how we feel.
Right.
You look good. You look good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So how do you carry that, Megan? Because especially as far as like with people view you as like, yo, Megan is hot. Like she's that, you know what I mean? Is that? And you were talking about you're a tomboy and all of that. You were mentioning. So how do you carry that?
You know what? As a kid, I was like real skinny, real short, puffy hair, gap tooth, just. And this is for real though. Like you can look up pictures. Like if you look at Eve's bio, you can see my teeth for Friday or whatever.
Yeah.
It look like the butterfly effect. But that's all right. But the thing is I always had a confidence about myself that didn't really come from my looks. You know, it comes from, you know, what I feel like I'm put here for, and just feeling good overall. You know, about who I'm trying to be as a person. And so when people say, I don't know, whatever they say. For the most part, I'm kind of like Pooch, where it's like it really does make me brown girl blush. It makes me a little. I'm appreciative, but it makes me a little uncomfortable because I don't see myself that kind of sexy. You know what I mean?
We were just talking about that the other day. We were talking about like the prettiest girls always seem to not even want to be in that role or accept those compliments or. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of uncomfortable
and
sometimes.
them damn mud ducks, they come out thinking they
be like, yes, girl, I am hot.
Like, please turn around.
Speaking of hot, we have somebody on Twitter that has a question for you. Her name is Granny Bad Eyes. She thinks she is hot tamale. And she says, is it hard for you to play a role of a promiscuous woman in a movie or TV show?
It is in a sense because it's not something that I agree with.
Yeah.
But at the same token, one thing that I've been learning that I feel like is making me a better actress is to not judge my characters, because judging my characters is like judging people,
a person,
and you never know what they've been through to get to where they are. And so as I'm getting older and I'm starting to understand people a little bit more, I'm enjoying playing characters that may do bad things, but when you get a chance to see their arc or say bad things or think a certain kind of way that can be considered bad, you find that they've been through something or they're going through something or they're trying to get to a certain place that they may come to by the end of the film or the TV show or whatever it is. So now I'm actually starting to enjoy it a lot more.
Megan is the original black swan. Okay, she's the black and the white swan. Don't get it twisted. The movie's made about her.
Well, damn. Didn't that girl stab herself at the end?
No, we don't know. That's the thing.
Unbelievable.
He's a
funny dude, yo. So we got guests in the studio holding us down.
Yay.
Miss Megan Good is in the building. The homie Pooch Hall's in the building.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Hello.
We're going to put on, everybody to put on their accents today.
Everyone has no accents today. It's fabulous. I can't say too much about it.
You look stunning, darling. You look absolutely stunning.
Thank you so much. I feel like
awesome.
a banshee.
I can dig it. I like it. All right, speaking of acting, of course, that's what y'all do, man. Everybody is so into the game right now.
Yeah.
Pooch is on there as a regular. Megan, you've been on some episodes this season. No? Let's get into that a little bit, man.
Let's get into it, Derwin.
Well, I will, Parker. First of all, you guys, thank you. Thank you to everyone who's supported the game and allowed us to, thank God, get a fifth season. I think that going to BET, we're just, trying to find some new, just trying to get our legs back from the first 3 seasons that we had on the CW.
What do you mean by that? Like trying to get your legs back? What does that mean?
It was a lot of people had mentioned that it felt a little different this 4th season, and what changed. The only thing that changed was the network, and the writers were the same, The cast was the same, and it took place 2 years later. So I think with that being said, and I mean, not to mention you guys, we almost had, I think it was almost 2 years, Meg, that we had like a layoff.
Really?
From the game, or a year and a half maybe.
Jeez.
So I mean, that's a while to be gone, from doing our thing. I mean, where you're going 3 years back to back, and then doing each episode a week. To saying, hey, BET say, okay, we have 13 episodes produced, we're ready to go. But the format on how we're going to execute it was a little bit different. So that's why there was a little different feel and a little different style. But I think us having our this season, BET said that we're going to try to make it better.
And like this was the first season that I actually watched. I wasn't on the prior season, but I watched all the reruns to try to catch up. You know what I mean?
The same thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, because the thing is, and I tell a story a lot, but I hadn't seen a whole lot of the show. I watched a couple episodes because Wendy was on it. She's a good friend of mine. But when we were in Nova Scotia, it was me, Angela, Loretta, Paula, everyone up there. And we're walking down the street, and people be like, oh, that's Angela Bassett. That's Loretta Devine. Oh, my God, Derwin! And, they chase him down. And I said this before. I was literally like his security when we go out places because these girls were gonna molest him.
Right.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, I need to brush up on my episodes because we're all the way in Nova Scotia where the population of black folks is 0.
Right.
So I was like, all right. So I brushed up on my episodes, and then I got the call a couple months later to come down to the show, and I was like, yeah. Of course.
And don't get it twisted. Even though Megan's kind of small, she has the strength and the size of the Hulk when she wants to get stuff done. So when she was pushing people back, I was like, damn. It was like, Megan, good.
I was like, get your hand out my pocket.
All right, man. Pooch and Megan have to catch a flight up out of here to do their thing.
Yeah,
but we appreciate y'all taking the time to stop by, really, honestly.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Everybody, we enjoyed the movie thoroughly.
It was good.
Really.
There's a lot of movie premieres that we have when we're like, it was all right. But we had a good time in the movie last
I thought
night.
it was going to be real Tyler Perry-ish.
Yeah.
I really
So
did.
too.
And I'm telling you, man, the TD Jakes aspect of it, it took us on little twists and turns, man. It was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
It had
It
a
was.
nice, clean feeling about it. With a lot of, I like Tyler Perry, but a lot of his movies, it's more spiritual. This was more clean, and you totally could relate to everybody. It was really, really good.
That's why it's important for us to get the word out there. That's why it's important for us to get the word out there to go support this film, Jump in the Broom. That's out on May 6th, man.
May 6th.
Because it's something that I think everyone will enjoy and take something from.
Absolutely.
Thanks, guys.
Real quick,
Okay.
Megan, are you coming back for the 5th season of the game? Because everybody wants to know. Are you coming back?
I don't know.
Come on.
I really don't have any idea. They're going to let me know.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I haven't watched it lately. I do, I did watch it at one time, but meeting you and it's just being real. You read the tabloids, they say one thing about Megan, Megan's this, Megan's that, and meeting you in person, you are awesome. You are gorgeous. Your inner spirit just shines, and I have a whole different respect for you. Not that I disrespected you before.
Right.
But I love that you put yourself on blast with the whole repeating the wear stuff like that too, but I definitely am digging you, and I definitely will tune in, especially if they add you to the game too, so that'd be awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for
North
stopping
Carolina,
by.
Greensboro. Shout out to my man MC Chris at Lotus Lounge.
Here
we go, man.
Appreciate y'all.
Bye, y'all.
102 Jam.